Oh, oh, hold on. Bear with me here. Bear with me. Oh, okay. How does that look? Oh, if you're on YouTube with me, I've got a new webcam. How many times have you heard me complain about my camera clicking in and out and seeing this weird Elgato thing pop up out of nowhere? Well, I think those days are gone because I invested in a new webcam cam and yeah, I think it's pretty decent. However, I'm looking a little yellow. And I know I naturally have like a yellow skin hue, I guess, but dang it, man. Unless it's just me. I don't know. But so far, I'm digging it. I'm digging the webcam. It focuses in and out pretty quick, and it's not bad. But anyway, that's besides the point. Let me just how you doing? How is your week going? Tell me. Drop it in the comments below. Let me know how you're doing. Just a check-in because I'm going to be honest. I did not want to show up and do this podcast today. I have been putting off doing a new episode for for quite some time. And not because I don't want to be here with you, but hold on. I don't know. It's like the camera's focusing in and out. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Back to what I was saying. I I want to be here with you guys, which is why I showed up today. I committed and I said, "Nope, we're not going to skimp out. We're going to do this, right? Because I made the commitment to be here for you no matter what." So, here I am. I showed up and that's half the battle, right? Is just showing up and doing the damn thing. So, let me tell you though, this past week, 2 weeks almost now it's been rough. Okay. If you don't know, I have something huge, huge dropping in the next few weeks for my actors, and I'm so excited about it. But I'm gonna be real. It's a lot of work. And I am working my little hiney off to make this the best I possibly can. And so I am putting in the time like nobody's business. And I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make this event. I'll give you a little hint. It's an event. Epic. An epic event for actors. So that's what I've been up to. But in the process of all that, I've been, doing everything in between, and then I got, my back. I look like an old woman walking around. I kid you not, like, I don't know what it is. Like, if it's the sciatica, I don't know. I don't know how that works or I don't know. But it hurts. It hurts bad. When it hits, I am down, and I even had to, cancel my headshot session because I was supposed to get new headshots, and luckily, my headshot photographer is so awesome, and he's like, "We could reschedule." And I was like, "You angel." Because I am so stubborn that I would have went to that session and I would have been in pain, and you probably could have seen it in my face when I was taking the headshots. I hope not, but you probably could have. So luckily, we're gonna reschedule that, and I have been in bed for, I think this would be 5 days now, and it hurts to walk, basically. Like, I'll start the day strong and I'll be standing up straight, and then by the end, like, I'm just starting to lean over inch by inch, and then I'm looking like an old lady walking around. So it's not fun, but regardless, I showed up. It's still a little tight and I don't like sitting on it at the moment, but I I'm doing it for you, to be here with you because I love you. And, you know, I made this commitment and I am so stubborn and I want to be here and just, it'll be fine. And it is. It is feeling a lot better. It really is. But I can promise you after this, I'm going to go lay down and get some ice on it and yeah, just go back to resting because that's key. You have to rest. When your body is not doing good, you have to give it the time that it needs to, just recoup. And that's hard for some of us because if you're like me, you like to get stuff done. And when you're not moving around and you're not doing things and the house is getting dirty and all this stuff, it's it's frustrating, right? It is frustrating. So, you know, uh yeah, but if you need it, take the time to heal, okay? Because your health is most important. So, anyway, with all that said, and a little bit of backstory about, why my week has been so, uh, eh. That's how I want to describe it is eh. Um, and also I had a photo shoot within that time frame too. So it was, working on this project that I'm really excited to share with you soon. And the photo shoot and all these things, the back after the back, Now I'm here. I am back. And if you're on YouTube, how are you liking this webcam? Like seriously, like do I need to maybe I just need to sit back a little bit and let it focus in and just let it do its thing. Hopefully that works. But let me know. I'm curious. I'm very curious to see if this yellow hue goes away when I, fix it up or whatever. But anyway, besides the point, let's get to today's episode because I've been gabbing for way too long. So today, I had a voiceover coaching session with one of my coaches, Tina Marasco. She's absolutely amazing. She's a beautiful person inside and out, and she is just full of such knowledge, and she makes you think about things, And when we were doing our session together, she actually asked me a question, but she didn't ask me yet. She just wanted me to think about it, and I just spat out an answer, right? And she's like, "Wow, well, that is very interesting." And I wanted to share that with you because I thought it was very interesting because when we do auditions, whether it's for a voiceover or for acting job or whatever it is, a lot of the times, and I know it's not just me, but a lot of the times we rush through it. And I am calling myself out on this shit because I rush through auditions like nobody's business. And you know why? I told Tina, I said, you know why? I think it's because when I was little, and I was in a conversation with somebody or I was asked a question, I would start answering that question and I could see that they weren't interested at all in what I was saying. And I would start to speed up to try to finish my point because I wasn't being heard. And I want you to think about that for a second. Like think about your auditions, whether it's on camera or behind the microphone. Do you tend to speed it up? Because I'm telling you, I will speed it up no matter what it is, on camera or behind the mic. I will. I it's something that I have to work on. But here's what you can do if you do that, right? Like, first of all, number one is noticing the problem, like noticing that you are doing this. Like, wow, you know, yes, it's okay to speed up the script here and there, but not rushing through, not taking your time because you're telling the story, right? And they need the story to be seen and they want to hear you. This isn't when you do an audition, they're not just judging you. They're rooting for you. They want you to succeed, right? They want to hear the story. They want to hear those nuances and the cadence changing and just all these emotions. It's like a wave. They need that wave. But when we just zip right through it, you miss everything. You miss the details, you miss the beautiful moments that make up the story. And that's what we're doing as actors, right? We are telling the story in an honest and truthful way as best as we can, right? We show up, we're prepared, we do our homework, we figure out what's going on in the script, why is it happening? And that's another thing. Always ask yourself why, right? Because why is my character saying this? Why is she doing that? Why how would she or he relate to what is happening in this moment? And sometimes we rush through that too, and we don't take the time to sit there and process all of these beats, all of these moments that are extremely eh, they help you so much throughout the whole process of telling that story. So that's one thing is you have to recognize that you're speeding it up, right? And then the second thing you can do is, film yourself. Of course, you're filming yourself for the audition and everything, but take the time to really watch it. After you know, not don't submit it yet, just watch it. Okay? That is you have to watch it and ask yourself these questions. Like, do I believe what's going on here? Do I feel what's going on? Do I feel like that's connecting to the script at all? Am I just rushing through it? Like, ask yourself those things when you are actually watching your possible submission because it will trust me. Just watch. Just do it. And let me know what you think because you'll figure out stuff about you and it'll be great for your future auditions, submissions, performances, you know? Just just trust it and just watch it first, okay? And then what else you could do is you could always work with somebody one-on-one, which is what I love to do. I don't do it as much for, like, voiceover auditions. I will do coaching with voiceover, of course, but not for the audition. However, on camera, it's a different ball game. So when you have that reader, because most of the time voiceover, you don't need that reader, but in acting on camera, you do. So the benefit to this is when you actually have somebody who is reading with you and you can you can make adjustments as needed, but they see you. They see what you're doing and they can help you kind of tweak around and say, "Oh, slow down, buddy. Slow down and enjoy the moment and have fun with it. Breathe." And that brings me to my number what? Is it 4? Breathe. Breathing is so important. And oftentimes we don't breathe. We don't take the moments to just stop, take a quick breath, and then continue forward. It's important because those breaths, those moments are actual moments. It could be a a deep breath, like, relating to your thought process, like you're thinking about something, or it can be like you're speeding through something and then you're like, "Oh, wait, and then there was that." There's ways to use your breath to help tell the story. So, does that make sense? So those are just a couple key things that you can do if you are like me and tend to rush through that script. And I know it's because of my past and trying to get through what I was trying to tell somebody because I knew they weren't listening. And at the end of the day, it didn't matter. It didn't matter how fast I was talking. They didn't hear regardless. They didn't hear what they didn't want to hear. You know what I mean? So, but now people do want to hear. They want to hear and they want to see and they want to feel. So, with that said, slow down, take your time, enjoy. And yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about with you for today because I felt like it was really important. Because when I was talking about that with Tina, I said, "Holy moly cannoli. That's why." And I do. I speed up through I I tend to speed up. So if you are like me and you tend to rush through it because you want to be heard, just remember that they want to hear you. They want to see what you're capable of and they are rooting for you. So take that information and do with it what you will. But just remember that, okay? They want to hear you. All right. And with that said, I will catch you next time. Be on the lookout for amazing news coming in the next few weeks. I'm so excited. And yeah, if you're ready for something big, my actor friends, drop a comment below. You'll want to be on my direct emailing list and getting all the news firsthand. So drop me a comment. Let me know I'm in, and I will shoot that over to you as soon as possible. And in the meantime, I'm just here to say it's going to be awesome, and I can't wait to share the whole big picture I've been working on. All right. Well, you have an awesome weekend ahead, and I will talk to you soon. As always, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, share this with somebody you think might need to hear it today, and I will catch you next time.